Form feet and legs. Form arms and body. And all form the head.
Trying to find a way to have you open this part. You don't know what song we're doing.
If you feel like you wanna scream, if that's your way of letting out steam, then scream on. Scream on. If you wanna say something to say, and talking is the only way, rap on. Rap on.
On YouTube, it's your nigga Uptown Jackson.
It's your nigga Ice City 510.
And we're back. We took a little break because we were doing the live shit. And we're not saying we're not going to do that anymore. But we're always going to do the Cloud City show if we can help it. And we can. So here we are. As always, we like to start every show with a segment we like to call RNS.
Real nigga shit. On some real nigga shit, me and my nigga Uptown Jackson was really wondering how many of y'all still rock with us if we don't talk about battle rap? If we like step away and keep on like, I don't know, Illuminati, UFOs, TV shows, shit people watching, other shit people talking about, or are we just in the battle rap lane and that's the lane we should stick in from the way we break down battle raps? Or do you guys go, no, I would like for you guys to break down this movie or break down this show or tell me what you think about this, or, you know what I'm saying, The Simpsons, South Park, Family Guy, just little shit like that, you know what I'm saying? But I just want to know, is it wasting our time or would it be a fucking investment that we should look into?
And that was some real nigga shit. It means a lot to me to hear if you guys drop something in the comment on that one. But now let's get on to our fucking show.
Weed too.
Weed. Well, I think if you ain't figured out that weed is always going to be present, which is actually why we're in a different location, but we're going to keep that secret for now and give y'all a big old surprise down the line. Batcave. Just wait. But what we want to talk about today is we're not going to review a battle because you guys can go anywhere and see that. We're actually going to review a blog done by a rapper. And we're going to choose Daylight because he actually made a blog urging Smack and King of the Dot to join forces because Eminem is coming.
You need organic. Organic, you need Smack. Don't flop. You need Smack. And all of you niggas need to get together and form Captain Planet because you are fighting a monster.
And he got deep ass pockets.
Y'all need to morph together.
Now, I guess if you're short-sighted, you're going to look at this like it's a stupid idea. I don't know you guys. Actually, I know some of you, but I don't know what you're going to say. But you may be like, that's a bad idea, and that's a good idea. Now, here is the rub. Daylight has the inside track on all these motherfuckers. So I can't believe he's saying it without a reason. So continuing on with this blog, we're going to assume that what he says is correct.
I don't know. And then the whole thing about that, I don't know if Daylight was fucking being real or fucking, you know what I'm saying, telling a joke. But if he was correct and Eminem did want to sit down and fucking invest money, which he does have, in the battle rap leagues and start making his own cards and putting against like Slaughterhouse against, not even Slaughterhouse, just other artists in the battle rap world, how would fucking Smack, Organic, like Spit That Heat, you know, even Danny Myers from A-Hat, how can they keep their rappers in their league instead of Eminem just coming with some money going, okay, well, you know what I'm saying, here you go, $70,000 to rap in my league for 4 times, and that shit can be in the next 7 years.
And what's worse, so that actually brings me into how I thought we should do the format of this. And this is actually the first time Ice City's hearing it, but he's a smart guy, so he'll be able to get onto it. So we're going to do it from Eminem's side, then we're going to do it from everybody else's side, and then I'm going to drop a moral of the story on you motherfuckers like I always try to do. So from Eminem's side, A, is this something actually that he wants to invest enough time in, and would it actually be his goal to take everybody else out and be the biggest name? And if that's the case, ooh, motherfuckers is in trouble. I personally don't think that he's going to actually invest enough time in it to take people like Smack and Organic out that are doing it full time. But if he does, it's going to be a hard one because, yeah, he does have the money to back it. And honestly, he has the him to back it. Name anybody that wouldn't take a call from Eminem and be like, hey, man, I want to battle you.
UW, all of y'all need to come together because these motherfuckers have the money to buy all of us out. What if Eminem goes, yo, Lux, here's 600,000. Don't battle ever again, nowhere else. Hey, yo.
And I'll pay you $50,000 to do it. Who would say no to that?
Oh, no.
You know,
Somebody's stupid.
plus the ability to call, well, fuck anybody. Like, motherfuckers have hinted at Busta Rhymes wanting to battle, Ab Soul wanting to battle. Like, nigga, shit. These is motherfuckers that's on, that could be on Eminem's favorites on his iPhone. Shit, I don't know how close this nigga. I know Busta Rhymes is a lot more accessible to Eminem and can be persuaded a lot more than Eminem than fucking Organic or maybe even Smack.
Cassidy.
Yeah. Do you think Cassidy would turn down the opportunity to battle Eminem? Because what would Cassidy say? Man, I would do it if the conditions was right.
Well, nigga,
I would do anything if the conditions was right.
conditions ain't gonna get no much more righter than you versus Eminem.
Because he can make whatever conditions you need a fucking reality.
Yeah. So, and that's what, yeah, that's what motherfuckers want to see. And then that's, and it's just like, well, shit, we're talking about it. The question just really is, can them niggas in the league rap in this league and keep up with these niggas? It's like, you listen to them rap a cappella. It's nothing like, it's different from them listening, not really, than different from them listening to on the beat, because it's the same shit they'll say on the beat.
But not necessarily, because I think about it, one of the reasons why Kendrick Lamar's verse was so fucking on control, was so is because he mentioned niggas' names. Much less, you're not gonna see too many niggas on fucking go on a record these days and be like, nigga, you a bitch. Your last album was shit. Fucking nigga, you like, you're not gonna hear Busta Rhymes get on and be like, yo, French Montana, you riding Puffy's dick and you ain't shit, nigga. You can't get this, and then do some flips about French dressing, French bread, ain't it? Like, you don't see that. But that's the kind of killer instinct you need in the ring.
Fried.
You know what I'm saying? So you really, I mean, it really is a different animal. So, and then, yeah, the thing about Eminem is I don't know if it'll be too mainstream when he does it. Sort of like Vince McMahon getting his hands on something because he may be too far removed. But it would still be a fucking huge fucking Goliath of an opponent.
Well, folks, he's got the most popular nickname in sports. He's Rod Smart.
He hate me. He hate me because I love the game of football. He hate
The fucking Smack and the rest.
But then it's like, yeah. And it's just the same thing with. And then after that happened, then what?
What do you mean? After what happens?
After, like, that Battle Slaughterhouse.
Then Total Slaughter as a league, and that's the question. It's like, do they grow and do they just snatch up Lux and fucking have Lux just battling Charlie Clips like it ain't shit because the money's there? Do you have a show on MTV2 or like how commercial does it get? Like, I think that's the point, is the X factor is whatever Eminem wants to do. You know, like Shade 45 was a great success as a radio station. So we know that he can put his name on something and he can get into a lane that's fucking dominated by other people and fucking make a name for himself. But if he does it in the battle rap world, it's not like he's going up like a fucking Howard Stern. He could crush motherfuckers.
Like, yeah. Crush people, like, with the people he has, or crush people as in, like, bringing other people in to join him to go against other leagues?
Oh, he would bring people in. And I think that's what fucking the thing is like, once again, it's like, who's going to say no to Eminem? And if he says, well, now you're going to be on this season of Total Slaughter, or you guys are going to be my roster for a year, and you can't battle nobody else. So I'm going to get all of the big names that people really care about, and y'all going to be on my roster for a year. And then with my leftover money, I'm going to go get y'all opponents, as well as y'all battling each other.
If you take all the big names, then who they gonna battle?
And that's whoever's left, you know. So
what
just
if
think
nobody go? What if people just want to battle Eminem?
And that's the thing. It's like, what would you say no? Who would say no? And they're like, nah, man, I owe Smack too much. It's like, man, really? You gonna turn down $150,000 to fucking sign a contract with me for a year? Fuck it, nigga, $150,000 and a record deal. That's nothing. I have a record label. Smack don't have a record label. Organic don't have a record
I
label.
don't think Eminem gonna be just giving out record deals. So.
You don't think he would give a record deal to Charlie Clips? Or he would make that a prize in one of his reality shows?
Yeah, I can see that in the reality shows, but.
And then once you on a reality show, he can be like, well, why are you doing this? This is going to take 8 months to do. And I'm going to have fucking A, B, C, and D. And then the niggas that didn't win, blah, blah, blah. And y'all are going to be locked in. And y'all ain't going to battle nowhere else. Because I'm really taking it serious. And like, that's the question. Could it happen?
Yeah, I believe it could happen.
So now we know that Eminem actually has the ability, because A, I would battle the motherfucker for free. I can't imagine too many motherfuckers turning him down. He has the ability to bankroll motherfuckers and put them on retainer. something that Smack, I heard, tried to do to where you have to match. Yeah, exactly. So on the quote-unquote contract with Smack to be a Smack rapper, to battle outside, the league has to pay the rapper whatever Smack was paying them or premium. Like, if Eminem does that and says, all right, well, they have to pay you at least $10,000. Because for me, it's worth $10,000 for you not to battle on them. Like, he could really lock motherfuckers down. And it really only takes a few because there's not a lot. So, you know, yeah, Smack would be left with your Mr. Wavies and your Prez Mafias and your Ty Laws. But your Charlie Eclipses, your T-Rex, your Big T's, like, them the motherfuckers that M could go after. And that could be some fucking crazy shit. Which I'm actually against it. Because, as I've said before, everything that's been brought to the masses has become diluted and oversaturated to a point of whackness. Which is also a topic I would like to talk about on a future show. Is showing you guys the product of oversaturation of something in a culture. So, assuming that Eminem wants to take over, what can Smack and Organic do? Because I think one of the points that Daylight said is y'all aren't going to be able to do it alone. Smack versus Eminem loses. Organic versus Eminem loses. Smack and Organic at the same time but not together versus Eminem loses. So what's left? A merger. Now how would that work?
I have to form a Megazord.
So, yeah, you guys have to come together. And if you look at it, like if you look at Nickelodeon, you would never really associate Nickelodeon with MTV. But one is owned by the other. And I'm thinking maybe they're both owned by Sony or owned by Paramount, however the fuck it works, or Universal Studios. But nobody is saying just because you motherfuckers have joined forces that you have to change your identity. So you can have motherfucking, like, you can think of it as fucking one of you guys takes the east fucking, what is the east side? East Coast. One of you guys can take the East Coast, one of you guys can take the West Coast, and of course King of the Dot can have fucking Canada. So yeah, King of the Dot takes Canada and the West Coast, and motherfucking Smack takes the Midwest, the South, and the motherfucking East Coast, and you scoop the rappers up before Eminem could.
Oh, but it's like, and then to bring it back to the contract, it's like, what if they already under contract to where they can't leave Smack?
Well, nobody's under a contract to where they can't leave Smack. It's just saying.
Yeah, Will is. He wasn't the King of the Dot because he was under contract.
No, he was. No, because he got $10,000 and he didn't want to show up.
That's not what they were saying.
No, that's exactly what they were saying.
They were saying he won that 10,000.
Exactly, he won that 10,000, and this nigga just got 10,000 and didn't feel like fucking coming all the way out and risk fucking losing to Caustic or whoever the fuck he was supposed to battle. Oh, Real Deal or whoever, yeah. Fucking, so that's what they were saying. I was ear hustling like a motherfucker. It was like this nigga had 10 G's in his pocket. And like Organic said, I don't know if it made the interview or not, but yeah, it's like that was on ill will, and he's gonna have to deal with them consequences. You know what I'm saying? Like when you ask him about the contracts. So they're not tied down to Smack. They just fucking get paid a lot of money if they battle outside of Smack.
Them niggas just getting, if they ain't showing up doing events because they won $10,000, then yeah, they battling with Eminem. They gonna be on Eminem's side real fast.
So you really have to find a way to fucking compete with this motherfucker. And you can do it. You know what I'm saying? You got the culture on your side. Like, he's kind of big and mainstream. It'll be really good if Hollow beats Joe Budden, which he's going to do. Then that'll kind of
He might.
keep industry niggas in their place. But yeah, Smack and Organic, you motherfuckers need to join forces and then swallow up like Spit That Heat and A-Hat and fucking, you really need to make them your proving grounds. And like I said, you ain't got to fucking tell nobody or advertise it. Spit That Heat, you know what? It's just like everybody knows that a Lexus is just an expensive Camry. It's got Camry parts, but it's still a Lexus. So you can be the Lexus and motherfucking Spit That Heat can be the Camry. You can have an upscale version and you don't have to really advertise that the two are directly connected. So you can have a strategy to where you can fucking form an amalgamation and fucking consolidate your power without actually somebody losing pride over another and King of the Dot becoming Smack North or fucking Smack becoming King of the Dot East or Don't Flop becoming Don't Flop presented by Smack. Like, you don't really have to do it. You have fucking options. And once you have a power base and you just, once again, consolidating money, resources, and ideas with the sole purpose of standing up against the fucking Vanilla Goliath might not be a bad idea. So you might really want to take Daylight's warning to heart and actually form a realistic plan where everybody can still fucking maintain their fucking identities and their brands and their different cultures and their fan bases, while at the same time being able to have the resources to battle somebody that you really wouldn't be able to stand up to by yourself.
Yeah, because I really don't. I agree with you. Like, yeah, if it's going to happen, y'all got to join forces and you guys have to at least swallow up these other little leagues. Because, yeah, Smack versus Eminem ain't happening, and King of the Dot versus Eminem, and Spit That Heat versus Slaughterhouse. It's just not really happening. Like, I don't know how the card is going to have to be big. It's going to have to be like a WrestleMania event of battle rap. And then when that happens, it's going, because it's like, it's going to bring in so many more new viewers and fans, people watching it, people that's not really into battle rap, people looking at music like a totally different way, because it's like battle rap is not like mainstream music. It's like it's a twist into it. So it's gonna be real interesting to see how the people from the mainstream do like on these playgrounds. Like people really want to see it, but it's gonna be a big up for the battle rap world. But I don't know how quick these dudes is gonna be to sell out to be on the team of some mainstream niggas to go against people on their own team. And if that was to happen, that'd be real bad. So then ain't gonna be, you gonna have what, Danny Myers, you know he gonna be there. Beat Magic, Tay Rock, Ill Will, DNA, Cortez. Like, these are people that's gonna be going against Eminem. If Charlie Clips and Daylight and Loaded Lux and Big T and T-Rex and Averb and fucking Hitman Holla and like all the names was to go over there.
And did y'all forget D12? Don't forget them niggas.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And them Detroit niggas, they like to battle.
You know, Bizarre be in a lot of battle raps.
No, I didn't know that actually.
Yeah, he be there.
So
Big T shit.
we're not saying that Eminem is gonna come and try to snuff you motherfuckers out, but what I'm trying to say is, if he decides that's what he wants to do, you should have a plan. Because I bet you motherfuckers don't even Smack right now. What are you gonna do if fucking Eminem drops a song dissing you with the bald hair and the beard and the brrr? What are you gonna do? Yeah, see, that's what I thought. You got nothing. You gonna come out with a blog, all these mainstream people, you done left the world of battle rap and we done took it and elevated it and moved it, and now they trying to come back and eat off what we did. Nigga, I don't give a fuck. Eminem roasted your ass in a song, and the shit's probably gonna be hot. And he does have credibility because he did make 8 Mile, and
It's
based
gonna
on
be
a true
like-
story.
Nigga, if Eminem did that, they gonna be like, who's this Smack guy? Who is Smack? They gonna be
Shit, actually, you're right. That might be the best thing for you. You might actually ask Eminem to fucking write a song dissing you.
blow up.
That could actually be a pretty good idea.
That Nick Cannon and Mariah Carey song though, that shit was bad. Looking bad for both of them. I don't know if you do want it or if you don't want it, but
So, yeah, like I said, Smack, Organic, Debo, you safe. I don't think that, like Daylight said, he's going to try to fucking go into the realm of females. But yeah, if the motherfucker decides that he wants to be the most respected name in battle rap, you might have a problem, my friends. And if you do have that problem, a contingency plan would not be a bad thing. So there you go.
that's what we're saying.
So that's our thoughts. I hope that whoever listens to this can get this to the right ears and actually y'all can, you know what? Them niggas is high as shit. But somewhere in there, they made some good fucking points. Because if that white boy really wants to fucking be the fucking Coca-Cola or the BET or the fucking industry standard of this shit, and fucking now you are not the biggest fish in your said pond, Smack, especially you. You know what I'm saying? If he decides he wants that to happen, what you gonna do, brother? In the immortal words of motherfucking Hulk Hogan. What you gonna do? This is Uptown Jackson.
It's your nigga Ice City 510.
Wisdom come in all shapes and sizes. So, you never know where you'll find it. Just because we high don't mean we wrong, niggas. Peace.
Enough of this! Constructicons, merge into Devastator! Leave no trace of their insidious existence!
So what's the point? What's the moral? Because you know I like to give you guys morals. This shit is real. It could really happen. Whether Daylight is a troll or whether I'm a pothead, the fact remains that the shit that we're talking about could possibly happen. And either way, it could result into battle rap becoming mainstream. Now, whether you're on the I want Eminem to bring it to the mainstream or I want Smack and King of the Dot to bring it to the mainstream, the fact remains that there's more to this battle shit than just the battles themselves. And as long as you guys, being the fans, just focus on the battles and don't say anything about what's going on behind the scenes, you're going to realize exactly how little control you have over this battle rap thing because you guys don't want to speak up. Now, if you just like to watch battles and you don't care about who's battling who or the quality of the battles, then you're in luck because it's going to go on regardless and you're going to have battles to watch. But for the few of us that remember the rapping grannies, we know that hip hop can take a left turn once the wrong people get their claws into it. And I think at the end of the day, I'm not saying that Eminem is the wrong people, but the people that recognize that he's making money off of it may be the wrong people. The industry tends to snatch up any loose variation of something that took off and tends to run with it. So if you guys want that to happen, then yeah, I'm probably just by myself and some crazy kook purist that doesn't want to see, fucking a rap battle on Sesame Street or a rap battle on Mickey Mouse's Clubhouse while I'm watching TV with my daughter. If you guys don't care about that, then yeah, I'm just a crazy pothead ranting. But if you don't want to see that, like I don't, pay attention to the moves that are getting made off stage. And that's the moral of the story. Uptown Jackson, signing off.